Katz has been the go-to guy so far for the Rainbows. They have been so successful going to end of the back row and the front row.
Short serve, set left, Kepner, and Kepner hits it off the block, out of bounds. So you can say Jason Kepner ringing one up on the left side. And here is Sergio Pampina. Pampina looking for the floater, and it's into the net. Let's check service errors. Penn State with 2, Hawaii with 3. Early action.
But the big surprise, Chris, Penn State with 1 ace, Hawaii with no aces so far. As we said, serving and blocking integral to this Hawaii success.
Serving the NCAA semifinals and final is much more difficult. As that ball popped up, nice play by Wilton. Pichel. And a big blast, right side, Naveh, Milo.
Credit that Hawaii point with tremendous communication. Great set by Pichel. You see his back is turned to Penn State so that they can't detect his shoulder rotation. Nobody knows where it's going. It goes to Milo, but credit Aaron Wilton with great communication on the backfoot play to keep the ball up.
Good pass and a big hit. Kevin Hurricane, a key member of the NCAA championship team 2 years ago. He's a senior from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, hitting .391, which is terrific.
And today hitting 1,000, 3 for 3 on 10.
5-5 here in game 1, Hawaii, Penn State. Left side, Milo again. When Milo gets hot, they say on the island, it's Milo time. And so far it has been here in game 1. Milo with 5 kills. I'm Chris Marlowe, with me, Heather Cox. Great blast, Hawaii. The ball is dug up. Contreras shovels it over. Hawaii to take the lead. Milo, nope. As Kepner rejects.
Chris, phenomenal volleyball so far for the national semifinals. Penn State doing a great job passing Erik Pichel. In any other match, that would have been an instant ace. Penn State keeping the ball alive.
Mark Pavlik, a 1982 graduate of Penn State University. He's got a good sense of humor about it. He said, I was passively recruited to Penn State, not actively recruited, but he's a lifetime Nittany Lion, and he has developed into a very, very good volleyball coach.
Late developer, huh?
So here is Jason Kepner, considered one of the top passers in the country. Pretty good pass there. They whip it over to Milo, and Hawaii, there was a Hawaii player under the net or touched the net. And Penn State's going to regain the lead at 6-5.
Jason Ring got the net with his shoulder.
And Kepner serving the floater. And trouble there as Contreras tips it off the setter, who's considered a back row blocker.
Because Pichel is in the back row, he cannot go up and attack the ball if it has crossed the plane of the net. Pichel, the captain of the team, the only one. Here you see Pichel goes up, it goes off Contreras and then off Pichel's hand, considered an attack, a back row attack. Point to Penn State.
7-5, Penn State leading Hawaii here in game 1. That serve flies out of bounds. So Hawaii, which led the nation in service aces with 214, however the Bows did make 526 serving errors. Pretty good pass there. Otto sets left, Contreras. Wow! Brilliant dig by Pichel. Otto, right side. Hawaii blocks it up. Pichel sets left. Wilton. Otto sets left. Contreras got it. Sivan Contreras. He has 4 kills. He hit .390 during the regular season.
And look at the great hustle out of the back row from Kepner. And Otto, a front row player, gets his blocker, Aaron Wilton, up in the air. And great push set. Very strong legs from Otto to get it out to the antenna.
Game 1, 7-5 Penn State. Here comes Wilton, and Wilton chops it inside the block. So Aaron Wilton warming up Wilton with 3 kills. Pampina could not handle that one.
Chris, so far I'm surprised that Hawaii hasn't gone to the line attack a little bit more when Otto's in the front row. Otto at 6'1", one of the shortest players for the Nittany Lions.
There's the back set, and Contreras dug up by Milo. Whip it over to Katz. He's on the line, but it doesn't matter. He's in the front row. Otto sets left. Here comes Contreras, and he whips it out of bounds. No touch.
Ooh.
Point, Hawaii.
You know, there's a no-touch call. However, Sivan Leoni came down, pulling his finger out, almost like it had been jammed in the attempt to block.
Leoni in the middle front. There's Wilton. 7-6 is our score. Penn State. Oh, and there's a block. Hotz and Leoni. The tandem from Israel with a stuff on Contreras. Hawaii.
Boy, looking at this shot, you'd think that we were in Honolulu right now, but no. More than 1,000 tickets purchased for Hawaii fans here.
And another 2,000 given away, maybe. Contreras with the rocket going by Leoni. So Contreras comes right back, and Penn State will have it. 7-7 is our score here in game one. Best 3 out of 5. And here is Justin Otto, who replaced Carlos Ortiz, the All-America center who was ruled ineligible academically early in the season. It really hurt Penn State's progress, but the freshman Otto really able to step in and do a pretty good job.
Well, some say that with Ortiz, Penn State would be the #1 seed in this tournament and back to, looking for their second national championship. However, Otto has come in just as a freshman and done a tremendous job running. He's the quarterback on this team, runs the offense, isn't very vocal out there, however, has tremendous leadership by example.
Here's Otto with the jumper. Good pass. Wilton on the money. Out of the back line. Ring pounds it. 6'4" junior from Los Angeles. His first kill.
Ring has been very quiet so far, but you can look from the approach that he had. He's got a 40-inch vertical. I wouldn't be surprised to see Pichel go to Ring more often in the back row.
Yuval Katz, high toss. Pretty good pass. 8-7's our score. Contreras off the hands, working on Wilton. Now, one thing you'll notice if you're watching, Hawaii has a very short blocking team, but the Bows are very good on floor defense. So Mike Wilton doesn't expect to block a lot, but he likes transition, digging, and then putting the ball away.
Well, they rely on their serve to make their opponent's offense predictable. That's why they have such a great transition game.
That ball came up somehow. Over the net, Pichel plays it. 8-7 our score. Was there a touch? Yes.
You've got to love a right side player that will set the setter. Any setter lives and dies for the opportunity to pass that first ball and have the right side player, who is Katz in this instance, is the second setter, dish it right back up to Pichel, who gets a fingertip tip.
So Hawaii will serve. Aaron Wilton to put the ball in play. Little high floater. 8-7 is our score. Penn State by 1. Kepner popping it through. I would say right now that if Penn State can continue to pass well, they'll stay right in with Hawaii. To keep Hawaii, get the jump serve going and cause some confusion on Penn State's passing rotation.
Definitely, Hawaii wants to make Penn State predictable. Right now, with great Penn State passing, they're able to go antenna to antenna on their offense. Hawaii can't put up a tough block.
Katz is dug. Penn State out of the back line. Contreras, oh, beautiful dig by Ring. Katz goes and gets it. Wilton chunks it in, and nobody's going to get there. Setter vacated, and the ball drops. Give the ball to the Bows. Hawaii won its first 13 matches this year, lost to UCLA, won its next 15, and then lost to Santa Barbara last week.
Nice play by Penn State. This is the Contreras kill and the hustle by Hawaii that ends up with Otto digging the ball and Penn State not able to convert.
Sivan Leoni with the ace. So Leoni, the 6'4" middle blocker from Israel, he normally plays in a Tony the Tiger headband, but he forgot to bring it. So he had to go out and buy a piece of felt and cut it up. No writing on it that we can see at the moment. Down the line goes Jason Kepner. It is out of bounds, and Hawaii has its second lead, 9-8.
Otto one-on-one gets Kepner, who goes to the line, which is a great play against that line shot, one-on-one blocker, but can't find the sideline.
Otto sets left. Here comes Kepner again, and Kepner waffles it out of bounds. Hawaii 10, Penn State 8, and there's an official timeout. We're coming back. Penn State had the lead, but now the Nittany Lions trailing by 2 to the Bows. Home of UCLA. Right now it's the NCAA semifinal #1. Penn State and Hawaii. Two teams that met in the national semifinal last year. Penn State outlasting Hawaii 3-2. And in game 1, it's been a seesaw battle. Hawaii's led a couple of times. Most of the action dominated by Penn State, but Hawaii now coming on.
Right now, Hawaii on a 5-1 run. Kepner went dry. Contreras in the back row. Key play right here for Penn State to get that momentum back.
A lift is called. Give the ball to the Bows.
Great swing and attack by Milo. It gets trapped in with Otto. Tight whistle with the lift call. It's very tough to play that ball out of the net. You want to be patient, wait for it to nearly touch the floor.
Great serve. Otto has to shove it over. Pichel set back, nobody there. Penn State trailing Hawaii by 2, and Contreras a little bit frustrated.
Contreras finally gets to the front row, wants to make a difference for the team. However, he got a low set. In that instance, he's just got to keep the ball in play. By the time he contacted the ball, it was below the net. He's just got a roll shot of it.
Hawaii has its biggest lead, 11-8. Set left. Hurricane on the left now. Otto sets Hurricane again, and they block it on the line. Point Hawaii.